So today, part two of Costa Rica. So, one of the things that happened down in Costa Rica was I helped finish building a fence at a special needs school in Turrialba. The fence had actually needed to be finished the week prior, and it wasn't. And so I was like, it's because they're waiting on me. So it was a blessing actually, and I do firmly believe that I wouldn't have developed a relationship with the guys down there that I worked with if the fence had been completed. So I am blessed to have had a part in that. But basically, it's a great fence. So, anyways, I could tell that the guys that I was working with had been kind of been burned by some of the people in the past. They were just kind of wore out from the typical gringo from America, just kind of chillaxing, I guess. So I'd already decided in my mind I was just going to work. And so that's what I did. I shoveled dirt, I shoveled gravel, I picked up rocks, and I moved them. Wheelbarrowed them out and around, dumped them, and came back, and everything like that. And so through hard work, I had started developing a relationship with the guys. Me and this one guy named Darnello, we really developed a relationship with each other so much that when somebody else tried to talk to me in Espanol, I would go and look at him, what'd he say or what'd she say, and he'd be able to tell me. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'd understand it. That's how well we were able to communicate with each other. And to go from him sitting over here to almost pushing me off the bench, hey, move your stuff over and sit with me at lunch. That was him doing that. It wasn't me. And that was great. I loved it. And so I did that's what I did my first day. I helped right where needed because they had already been begun on all the things that needed to be done. So we developed relationships like that. But one of the things that hit me down there, because this was my first mission trip, as I was hauling this dirt, as I was hauling these rocks and everything like that in this hot sun that I forgot to put sunscreen on that day, God told me, Brandon, please tell me, what is the difference in you doing what you're doing right now in Costa Rica compared to if you were doing it back in Portsmouth, Arkansas? So I usually like to go, I like to bite back at God every once in a while, but I really don't like to blow up. Sometimes on certain different things, I guess it's a relationship, and I treat it as so, and he treats it as so. But I know that he reigns supreme, and what he says goes. But so I go, oh yeah, I know what you're saying, God. And so it's not any different. Hauling rocks down there is the same as hauling rocks up here. Yeah, the climate's a little different. Yeah, the culture is different. Yeah, the people speak a different language and look different. But people are still the same. Me and him were able to talk to each other and get along through, even with the language barrier. And we were like, man, we're pretty much the same. We could still hang out and stuff like that. There's nothing separating us. But anyways, there was that one moment where I was like, okay, I understand. And the feeling that I've always hated being stuck in Fort Smith. I never wanted to be here. It's a giant suck hole. It's hard to get out. I understand, and if you let it, it becomes depressing, and I understand that, and I've been there. But going to Costa Rica helped me in that area, and not because it was like a poverty thing. No, they're very hospitable, and they'll invite you in to their home, and they're not poor. They appreciate everything they got. I felt very comfortable down there, but the sense of I can blossom here as well. What's the difference? And so I come back to Fort Smith, just more love in my heart, more appreciation, and stuff like that. And it has nothing to do with societal differences or cultural differences or anything like that. So it's just something that worked on me while I was down there. So, but day two, we got it finished. We chilled out. We got to meet I got to meet some other good people that worked there at the Spanish school, help a lady with her homework for English, even though I said I wasn't a teacher, but she insisted, so I was like, alright. So, but we had a great time. I made some good friends. I hope to see him again. As of right now, God is not telling me to go to Costa Rica, but when he told me to go to Costa Rica, it was all of a sudden. And if he tells me to Costa Rica, it might be all of a sudden again. I don't know. So I hope I see him again, but as for now, that's what happened down there with the fence project and everything like that. If you guys have any questions, just message me, alright? Alright, next up I'll talk about Chirripo Mountain and stuff like that, part 3.